Hello, hello. I was a highly responsible car owner today. I got up. I Jade had a tough night, so she was asleep, maybe snoring on the lazy boy. I got everybody out who was four-legged and needed to get out, and then I took the car down to the garage, and dropped it off. Hooray! And um, later in the day, I got the news, and it's nothing too horribly major. There's some stuff with tires, but I'm going to do that with Cal Tire, who had said that my tires were fine. Um, so we're just going to do all the kind of the innard stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to pick it up tomorrow. That would be good because I know there's other people in the household who would like the damn car back. So yeah, that was good. Um, Other than that, um, continuing dog exercise, continuing dog training for Theo here, and his doing his sits and looks. Less confident with the looks. Oh, I think I'm supposed to do the pointy thing. I can't remember the pointy thing, and there's no instructions for it. So I'm just going to work on the sits. I would like to work on the sits to the point where he actually sits without me having to be kneeling on the ground to get him to sit. We'll work on that. Um, yes, um, and yeah, I started. Follow up from last dark episode. I started kind of brainstorming a fantasy story, which strangely for me does seem to always go slightly kinky. I guess I'm a kinky fellow, so but I'm just going to write it for myself, and we'll go from there, and we'll see how that goes. And you know, it's nothing I have to ever show anyone. I just have to entertain myself and not make myself feel like shit about it. That's the main thing. And the other thing I was writing, it was making me feel like shit, which is like, well, that's not a good thing to do. I, you know, so that's where I am there. Um, I was continuing reading Don Quixote, continuing now reading Amadis of Gaul, which is in the Robert Southey translation is challenging, but hopefully I'll that's good. I need challenges in my life. Much of life is a challenge for me, so we'll take that. Um, yeah, got off to work. Hooray, hooray! My bike is working, because that's the other thing. It's like, oh, having like I bike to work every day, and I love doing that, and I have no temptation to use a car. Even if I did, we only have one car, so I'm not going to just take it. But I love biking. But now that there's no car backup, it's like shit. Like if suddenly I got a flat tire, I would need to get that flat tire fixed as quickly as possible, because the bike is at the moment the only way I would get to work. Whereas, conceivably, Ja could hop in the car with me and drop me off and do all that stuff if I needed it. So that's good. Um, yeah, yeah. I think that's about all I have to say. Oh God, I think creatures are drinking water when they shouldn't be, or one creature who has a tiny, tiny little Havanese bladder is drinking water, which is supposed to be cut off by this time of night, or else, I don't want him waking us up at 6 in the morning. He's being really good. I mean, we go to bed late, but he's pretty consistent at about 8:15, 8:30. Uh, it's time to get up, which is fine. I can live with that. That gives me enough sleep to get through the day, and I don't feel like shit. He may have trained me now by this point of the many weeks that he has been with us, um, to do that. But yes, yes. So that's my day. let's go inside where I can do my little journal. I've been doing the journal every day of just listing the events of the day and then just a little paragraph to go beside it that's not angst ridden because it's just a little paragraph for each day, which I've been enjoying doing, and I can thank Steve Donahue for that. And then I can think about BookTube some other day and how haven't gotten back into it yet. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it there. More videos later.